Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Shudog's Mini Adventures. Today we are adding another zoo to the zoo collection. I'm in Indianapolis at the Indianapolis Zoo on Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. And there's a couple interesting things going on today here at the Indianapolis Zoo. We've got the jazz and live music event going on. They do every Thursday in the summer here at the Indianapolis Zoo. That means the zoo is open late till 8:30. Normally they close at 5. Today they're open until 8:30 p.m. which is a cool thing. Right now it's almost 3 o'clock, so we've got plenty of time to explore the zoo. While we are here at the zoo, there are definitely a few exhibits I want to hit, and those would be, I want to see the aquarium, the dolphins, the walrus, definitely the walrus, the macaws, and then see what else we could do with the time that we got. We're gonna start off right here with the Hilbert Conservatory, where they've got fluttery butterflies and who knows what else. So let's go check it out. There you go. Fantastically fluttery butterflies are back through Labor Day. Welcome. Please leave food and drink.
Howdy. And
Hey.
if you'll wait in here just one second,
Sure.
a couple rules to go over.
All right, we got a little instruction before we came in. Don't touch the plants. Watch where you're stepping. Don't step on any butterflies. Stay on the path. And then keep an eye out. Here we found one little guy right here, flying around. Here's life as a caterpillar. I got these guys in my backyard. Caterpillars can't see as much color or detail. As caterpillars eat, they grow and grow and grow, but their soft bodies enclosed in a tough outer covering that does not get any bigger. They shed their exoskeleton and replace it with a new one up to 5 times before they change into a butterfly. There's a big, beautiful butterfly right there. Got his wings up. Oh, there he goes. Blue with red. See if we can see him from the other side. All right, that one was awesome. Let's see if we can snag any more. There's a bunch flying around. I'm just gonna try to find one that's landed so we can get a good look at it. Oh. Check this guy out. What? That is huge. He's hanging out in that sugar feed. This big brown guy right here. This is cool. I found this little guy right here, and there's another one right nearby as well. Right there. Check him out. Just having a rest. Then here we have the nursery, and you can see all those cocoons in there. And some of them are open, and that's where these guys came from. These guys are out of their cocoon. There's a bunch of them that are out. And there's a few that are still coming out of their cocoon in there. Very cool. Oh, here we go. Today's butterfly release 1 p.m. So I guess they'll do more release tomorrow at 1 p.m. That's crazy. All these have, I guess, hatched. What's the word for it? I don't know. Since 1 o'clock. Crazy. That was pretty cool. So lots of butterflies in there. And the nursery was really cool there at the end. Then as I was walking out, they had to inspect me before they let me out. to make sure I didn't have any butterflies hanging on my back or wherever. And they were just like, they had some people that were letting people in and out just to make sure that they didn't lose any butterflies. So that was pretty neat. Here is the zoo map, and there's where it talks about the animals and all that jazz, which is what we're doing here today from 5:30 to 8:30, but they just keep the zoo open from normal hours all the way till 8:30. So we are down here. You were here. We just walked through this conservatory. Now we're out here. Here's where we do the aquarium and walrus. And actually this is cool. I didn't realize they've got this chimpanzee trail. It's just right here, but it goes all the way to the middle of the zoo where there's the International Chimpanzee Complex. And then there's even more trail all the way down to there. So that's a massive chimpanzee exhibit. And then I can show that to you here in a second. I also want to see orangutan center if I can, as well as the tortoises are new to here, but these macaws I think will be cool to see, and the kangaroos, all kinds of stuff. But let's start out with let's take a look at the chimps, see if there are any that we can see, and then get over to the aquarium. So this is what I'm talking about. The community hub, learn about the social behavior of chimps. They've got this big climbing tower in here. Unfortunately, I don't see any in this particular exhibit, but they could be anywhere. But I will show you where they crawl. They can crawl through this pathway up here, this elevated walkway, in between all three of their exhibit areas. So that'll be neat to see if I can find any, hopefully in one of the other two areas. I can, but right now I'm gonna head over to the aquarium. That's what I'm more interested in to see first. Keep making our way around. We are making our walk down into the deep. Welcome to oceans, also cactus by the oceans. Open sesame. There's a bird in here somewhere chirping at me. Oceans are a part of your life, especially in Florida, also the heartland of America, which is where I'm at now, in Indianapolis. What do you think about the oceans? I think I want to take a look at some fish. Check these guys out. They're all swimming in a big circle in here. Like there's a current. There might be a current in there, I don't know. It's supposed to be a ray. You can see him. You can find him. There he goes, back there. There's a ray. I think there's two rays. So you can find the other guy. Oh, there he is. There's both of them back there. Found him. Next up, I found the beautiful but deadly lionfish. So most of their time hiding. Sometimes they float upside down in low light. They stay hidden and it helps them sneak up on their dinner. This guy's not hiding. There he is. It's the only one I see in here. Oh, there's another one down there too, in the corner. Hard to see, but he's back there. This is a beautiful, perfect view of this guy. It's crazy looking. Do not touch that. That would be a bad thing. Do not touch. Just look and admire. I found the anemone and clownfish. I'm supposed to look and see how they interact. And look, the clownfish is hanging out in the anemone. Anemone. Oh, there's a couple of clownfish in there, like digging their way down in there. That is pretty awesome. Pretty cool to see them in action. It's got this little blue guy down here, hiding in his cave. That would shock you or me, but the clownfish, he's cool with it. Next up, we've got the sea lion, seal, and sea lion. There they are. Swimming around right here. In a big old tank. Hey guy. Saying hi to us. So we got California sea lion, perfect for ocean living, swim 25 miles an hour. We've got a couple, Joy and Holly, who they imported from California, hang out here in Indy. Next up, we're gonna find some penguins. The penguins are next. Here we go.
I was like, it's okay, man.
Alright, the penguins are swimming.
You don't have to go in there if you don't want to. Don't want to.
Here they come.
Alright, bro. I'm just
Jumping penguins!
You don't want to. Alright, God, you got that pee smell on you. Alright, man.
They've got a lot of energy today.
What's that pee smell on?
You got these guys just hanging out on the beach. Want no part of it. Whoa! Want no part of it. Standing back there, tuckered out. Very cool. And kind of hilarious. Made it through the aquarium. There was a lot of good stuff in there. The lionfish was crazy. The penguins were awesome because they were swimming, jumping out of the water. Crazy. And then the sea lions were really active there too. Had a good time. Next up is the walrus. Remember taking a look at the map. The walrus is right here next to the aquarium. Here's the underwater viewing. Walrus underwater viewing. Whoa, look at this guy. That guy's not real. Icy cold water burr. But it's not cold for them. Let's see, he's not in here. At least in the underwater, I can tell. He must be up on the beach. It's too blurry to see down here to go outside. Well, there they are. Hanging out on the shore. Seems like it'd be hot for them today. They want to be swimming around, but they're just chilling, beached up there. Two of them over there that I can tell. Sleeping the day away. He's saying something. Can't really tell what he's saying though. Well, the walrus were having nap time, which is cool. Yeah, good for them. Glad they get to just chill and do whatever they want. Next up, as we walk along through the Indianapolis Zoo, I think we're gonna walk into the dolphins. So now, let's take a look at this map. We are here. We were down there. Walked all the way up, did the seas, came out, saw the walrus. Now we're here. Gonna do the dolphins and then hopefully try to find some chimps. Now we're walking down some steps to the Dolphin Dome underwater viewing. It's definitely air conditioned in here. What will we see? Dolphins. Calypso. There he is. The dolphin. Nice. Yeah, we're way under here. Oh wow, look at this. Water everywhere. We're in the water. See if we can find a dolphin. There's 3 dolphins over here, 2 up there, and there's 1 towards the bottom. Wow, that was really cool to see the dolphins from underwater with the dome, just 360 water everywhere. Dolphins swimming. Next up, we're gonna see some chimps right across the way, which is what I was saying. And right now, I can see one from here, and we'll go a little closer, hopefully, to try to find another. But there's one sitting right in that corner, right behind the netting. Looks like he's eating or something from behind, but we'll go around and see if we can get a better view. Traveling shoes question for you. What is your favorite type of primate? Let us know in the comments below. It's right here. Right here. Chimpanzee eating. Chowing down. See if I wave at him, if he'll wave back. Hey. Nope. He's not paying attention. He's on the move though. Whoop. Nope. He doesn't want to look at me. That's funny. Whoa, so while I was looking at that chimp, I just saw a whole bunch of macaws fly over. So normally they would be in the forests, which is right here. If I can hear somebody talking, they must be doing a macaw show. I'm gonna go see that and then give the chimps a rain check since they turned their back on me. See what these macaws are up to. There they go. Still a few left. I've been getting an up close view of the macaws. Oh, they got green and yellow, and there's a red one. Looks like a parrot. Cool. What? Macaws! That's awesome. So right here, just across from where I watched the macaws, this is the Centennial Plaza. But this is where they're gonna do the summer concert series later tonight. We'll see if I stay, we'll see what it looks like, how crowded it is and stuff. Maybe we'll just take a quick look at it later. Right now it's 4:30, it doesn't start till 5:30, so, but for now we're gonna keep looking around the zoo. We are now making our way into the forest, where we're hoping to find some more critters. Got the red panda over here to do some digging to find him. But let's see if we can see the tiger. Give me your tiger. There's some movement way in the back, but no, I cannot see the tiger. At least not from here. I did find the red panda, and there she is, sleeping in the tree. That is pretty cool. Have her all the way up there, laying there, passed out, having her afternoon siesta. Fun fact, red panda is my favorite zoo animal, at least a contender between elephant, African elephant specifically, and red panda. And I used to sponsor the red panda at the St. Louis Zoo, which was fun back when I used to live in St. Louis. So I always have to see a red panda every time I go to the zoo, as long as there's one at the zoo. And that one was awesome. Pretty big, actually, laying up there in the tree, which was nice. Macaws are back in their habitat, doing the show. Got all different ones: blue and yellow, green, scarlet, blue. Hanging out on their perch. The scarlet ones are grooming it over here. Here's all the different ones they have: blue-throated, hyacinth, blue and gold, scarlet, great green macaw, green-winged macaw, military macaw, which I definitely saw the military, scarlet, green-winged, great green. And I saw all these in there. If you watch enough macaw shows, like I have at Animal Kingdom, you know that a parrot is a type of macaw. Scarlet macaw is a parrot. There you go. Fun fact of the day. Bears sharing the wilderness. This is what we're gonna see next. Seen one of these big boys in the wild when I went to Yellowstone. Let's see if we can see the one in this exhibit. Grizzly bear. Here he is. Got two bears. We've got one back there in the corner, hard to see, laying down. We got this guy hanging out in the water, going for a swim. I don't know what he's doing down there. Looking for fish, holding his breath. See if he turns around.
In the last hour of the day.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Just floating on his back. Look at those claws. Crazy.
Not fair, active. That's what I would be doing.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Blue, floating down the river.
Right. Blue.
Look
My
there.
gosh, do you know
I used to
this?
watch some Disney movies.
Yeah.
Remember they floating down the river?
Yeah. She's got such a funny shaped face.
I feel like these tours are super easy to tell apart.
There you go, thanks.
Little bang.
Right.
And don't miss that.
I had a picture of
These brown bears.
They have it out in the street. Oh, thank you. That was actually a gift from my cat. Yeah, they have way too much hair for summer.
Now, claws like that would be good for an itch.
Yeah.
But no una sorpresa.
Right here, next to the bear, we've got bald eagles. Home in Indiana, also in Florida. It's a bald eagle nest right near my house in Florida. In the winter time, they hang out there, and we had 3 babies this year. I'm looking forward to them coming back. But there he is. From this side, you can just see the brown, a little bit of his white tail. Let's see it from another angle. See his head a little bit. I don't know, he's kind of looking the other way. But there he is. Giant bald eagle. It's an amazing creature. Well, the forest turned out to be amazing. Think about all the cool things we saw in the forest. We saw the red panda. We saw that giant, awesome brown bear playing around, the bald eagle, the macaws, all different types of macaws, but there are 5 different types of macaws. Scarlet macaw, blue and gold macaw, hyacinth macaw, military macaw. But I don't know, even all those macaws, as cool as they are, as fun as they are to see, I still think the bald eagle takes the cake on the better bird. But that brown bear hanging out in the water, just chilling, laying on its back, that was definitely my highlight from the forest, and maybe my highlight from the zoo so far. Definitely not the chimps. Those guys are nerds. Let's keep going, see what else we can find. They've got some Africa stuff further on down, I know, like giraffes and rhinos and stuff, so maybe we'll head that way next. Update on the map. Now we are here. We're gonna go west, so maybe see the kangaroos, maybe the orangutans, and then we definitely want to come over to the plains, see the baboon, cheetah, elephants, all there is to offer over there. Even have a train. Here we go, heading into the kangaroos. I think it's gonna be just open air. Kangaroos. Oh look, there's a bunch of people over there. So we gotta stay on the path. Oh, kangaroo right here. Kangaroo. Awesome. Australia, diverse and distant land. So we gotta stay on the path. The rule, we can pet. If they come over near the path, you can only pet them from the path though. You can't leave the path. If they come near the path, you can pet a kangaroo from the path on his back. I'm down to do that. I can find one close. Oh, he's digging. He's digging. For something. Sniffing for something. Heading down the path, see what we can see. Got Australia's iconic birds. The cockatoo. I didn't know they were from Australia. Apparently they are. Maybe that's why I got this net up here. Maybe there's a cockatoo in here. Keep my eyes peeled. Oh, look at this. Right down in here. It's hiding in the shade. Say hi to a kangaroo friend. Hey buddy. Hope you're staying cool under there. This is pretty awesome. We're just open air in here with the kangaroos. I did see something like this also at the Cincinnati Zoo, but there, at least there they didn't say anything about petting, so I don't know if they let you pet the kangaroos there, like here. But here he definitely said, if the kangaroo comes up to you, pet away. Touch the kangaroo if you want to, at your own risk. But I'm doing it. If one comes near the path, I'm doing it. Couple more kangaroos hanging out in this little sand pit. In the shade. Staying cool seems to be the common theme. Laying in the shade. Look at all these guys. Laying in the shade. Oh, he's looking at me. Kind of looks like a rabbit. Face does. Little sneeze. Rolling. And this guy, right here near the path. Not close enough though. Eating some grass, looks like. That's what they eat. Grass. So for a little pet action, doesn't seem like it's gonna happen today. Well, despite the fact that I did not get to pet a kangaroo, I still really enjoyed walking through there, open air, with the kangaroos. They were very sleepy and hot and wanted to lay in the shade, and I can respect that. So that was a pretty fun time. It's cool just being out there. You just kind of feel like you're in the wild a little bit with them. Yeah, so that was fun. Across the street from the kangaroos is now where I'm at. Heading to this orangutan place. You can see some orangutans on this little billboard. We've got all kinds of little literature on these signs out here. We're gonna take a look at a couple of those. But this building is a really neat looking building. And this is where they are, in here. This is where we're heading. Also, side note, why is there a roller coaster? I mean, there's a roller coaster right here. They call it the Skyline. Just in the zoo, they got a roller coaster. You know, you never know what you're gonna find. That's why you gotta check it out. Here we go. Whoa, it smells rank in here. It smells like orangutans, that's for sure. Gotta pump some of that Febreze or something in there. Let's see. Okay, here we go. No one there. Let's look through here and see if we can find somebody. Well, I found some orangutans around the corner. This guy's like just spinning around in circles. Had to go outside though to find him. He's loving that red blanket or whatever that is. Wish he would look at us. He doesn't want to. Well, there you go. I'm super happy that I found some orangutans. Because the last two zoos I went to, San Diego and Omaha, the orangutans were just not great. So here, they definitely I mean, this was the best of the 3 zoos that I've been to so far. Omaha, San Diego, Indianapolis. Indianapolis has the best orangutans, for sure. No question. 100%. So the next thing, sorry I was looking around a little bit, but next up, just kind of walking through, see what we can see. Let's see what we can see. I want to go to the plains, which I think is also known as African plains. And here, I found the entrance. Let's take a look. Okay, we got a big giraffe guy, ostrich, the plains entrance. Definitely want to see some elephants. And at this point, normally, zoo would be closed. It is 4:45, because we normally close at 4:30. Well, you have to be on your way out. Permanently, like, absolutely everyone is out at 5 o'clock. Normally. Today, doesn't close till 8:30. So we're still here, enjoying the zoo. And here we have the plains. We got zebra here. Looks like a little prairie dog or something, I don't know. Hanging out right here in front of us. It's supposed to be ostrich out there. Oh, maybe it's a gopher. Is that a gopher? I don't know why I'm so distracted by that, but maybe. I'd rather see a gopher than a zebra. Crazy. Anyways, zebra's out there. He's looking good. Okay, this is a much better view. I came up around the side to the right, just followed the path around, and we got a couple vultures, a zebra, and some kudu. Let's take a look. All right, so we got 1 vulture, 2 vultures, zebra, then the kudu back there, and this is a really nice view of some African plains animals. Looks like next up on our trip through Africa are some reticulated giraffe. So we got reticulated giraffe, then the rhino, then hopefully some elephants, maybe some cheetahs. Hard to say. And here are the reticulated giraffe. They're looking like they want to go in their habitat back there. There's a little cage back there. It's kind of like in Omaha. It's the same thing. They're wanting to get through that path to go back inside. These guys are wanting probably to get food and stuff back there. But here at Indy, they do 3 feedings a day where you can feed the giraffes. The last one's at 3 p.m., so we missed that. That was about the same time that we saw the macaws earlier. They were doing this giraffe feeding over here. So, you know, you just gotta pick and choose, and you can't do everything in one day. If you wanna do everything, you gotta come multiple days. No big deal. All right, heading down to the rhino. As you can see on the signage, rhinos take baths to stay dirty. Interesting. Interesting choice. Rhinos are way in the back there. There's a nice little pavilion. Let's walk over there, get a closer look. Okay, this is the official white rhino habitat. We got a little swaying bridge. Woo! Swaying bridge. Now we're walking across out to see the white rhino, which is actually white. It's an Afrikaans word, but not actually white. It's just named after an Afrikaans word. And there's 2 of them. One's laying down sleeping. The other one's just kind of chilling. Oh. Dang, he's got some big old horns on him. I would not want to run to that guy. And then back the other way, back across the bridge. Walk back across the bridge. Got some African lion action. A couple of females on this rock over here. There we go. African lion. Take a look. Let's look. There they are. 2 females. One sleeping, one kind of on the looking around. There on that rock. It's like reminds me of my dog Nessie. She's always up on top of something. She can't ever just be on the ground. She's gotta like sit on top of the chair, on top of the couch. It's like these lions. They gotta be on top of that rock. They can't just be in the grass. They gotta be on the rock. Next up by the lions, we get the Tembo camp. And here's an example of, for example, different things they do. It's got some elephant chats, 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 3:30 p.m. Yeah, and 3:30, that's when we saw the macaws. That's when they're doing the giraffe feedings at 3. You know, it's like all kinds of stuff going on here, all at random times. But you can't do everything in one day. You can't do everything. So, I want you to come back. Come back for more. Come back for more. Hopefully, this is the Tembo camp right here. So this is where they do the presentations. A lot of the presentations, like those elephant chats. But the actual elephant habitat is down around the corner. That's where we're heading. Well, it was not hard to find the elephants, or at least an elephant. We got a female right here, hanging out. I think she's eating some grass or something out there. And up around the path, we have another African elephant right here nearby, near the pool, near the pond, near the waterfall. Okay, so here we go. Got the waterfall with the pool. she's drinking, or no, she's spraying herself. Wow, that's cool. He's spraying himself. That's definitely a he. We have one more animal on the plains to see. That is the cheetah. Race for survival. There's one sleeping right here. Let's take a look. There you got the cheetah laying on the hillside. Unfortunately, he's not active or moving, but there you go. Taking a little siesta, enjoying the afternoon. Well, that is everything here in the African plains. And I think now we're gonna start making our way back toward the zoo exit. Been here for a couple of hours, seen all kinds of fun animals, and we might see a couple more on our way out, but we're gonna start making our way that way. Well, made my way to the zoo exit, and I think we are done for today. Had an amazing day today, seeing all kinds of animals, from butterflies to penguins to macaws, elephants, bears, all kinds of stuff. They do a really good job here. It's really clean, affordable. It was only $30 to get in today, and today's a special day because they're open late, so it can be cheaper depending on the day that you go. But yeah, it was an amazing day. The chimps are definitely their claim to fame here, and their chimp exhibit is awesome. Even though the chimps didn't like me, they are there, and they do have a really cool chimp exhibit. If you like the video, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the Indy Zoo, how it compares to your zoo, and what you would like to see in a future video. I think that's it for today. Shudog out.